H. Upmann, Aged Fernandez Heritage. Hey, everybody, okay, this is Cigar Vlog. Okay, so I was kind of a little confused about how to actually go about the name of this cigar because I see H. Upmann 1844 Nicaragua. Problem is, that's kind of a catch-all for H. Upmann. It was founded in 1844, and, well, this is obviously Nicaraguan, but the big draw here is the A.J. Fernandez name. A.J. being the mastermind behind Man of War, Ave Maria, Diesel, several others. Personally, I still think the Ave Maria line is massively overpriced, but that's just me. Anywho, I think the big deal here is the A.J. Fernandez draw. Big, huge double cap on that. Look at that. So, a nice thing about this, hopefully, I can be able to cut this relatively cleanly and not have to worry about anything falling apart on me. Ooh, that's a little dense. Okay. This could be interesting. Also, I'm going to go ahead and yank these bands right now because these are so loose that they're just sliding up and down the stick right now. Please tell me you did not stick to the wrapper. Okay, technically it did, but not enough to actually be worth a problem. So, that's good. There's a little bit of wind noise. My apologies for that. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. It was literally just dead calm 5 minutes ago. Okay, right off the bat, a little spice, a little sweet. The aroma is very, like, classic cigar lounge. Ooh. There's a lot going on in this just in the first couple of puffs. Like I said, a little spicy, a little sweet. I want to say cocoa-y, coffee-ish. Draw is excellent. I was a little concerned after that cut because the cut was a little firm. Yeah, so far the draw is just fine. Oh, that is just the most wonderful, warm, inviting aroma coming off of this thing. Yeah. I want to say kind of a graham crackery retrohale. It's got the kind of, you know, sweet, baked good kind of thing. A little bit of baking spice. Overall, excellent start. We can get this down at the first inch, see if anything wakes up. Alright, about an inch in. I got a nice little echoey tunnel with a nice little excessive breeze coming through here. Hopefully that's not going to end up playing too much hole with my audio. I don't know if I got something like a smell stuck in my nose or if it's coming out of the field. I keep smelling something that I'm hoping is not part of the cigar. I don't think it is, but yeah, it's weird. Every so often I get like this weird meaty smell. Not really even meaty, just like somebody's cooking like some weird herbs or something. I'm thinking there's something weird in the field, possibly mixing with the cigar smoke. Maybe. I don't know, I'm getting a very, very weird aroma that is kind of messing with me a little bit. But anyway. Retrohale is sweet, bready, a little bit of baking spice. I may need to clean my nose. Anyway, mouth is similar to the Retro Hill, but very, very more coffee, like dark espresso coffee. Yeah, slight initial spice has pretty much died down. There's a little bit of spice, but predominantly, I want to say kind of like a sweet, bready cocoa coffee note. I'm thinking very much coffee. Well, anyway, not too sure how else to narrow this down, so I'm going to go ahead and get this down to the halfway point. Maybe see about swapping my nose out. I'm trying to figure out what that goofy smell is. Anyway, hopefully I'll have a little bit more on the nose, or on point note when it comes to the actual halfway point. Anyway, I'm going to try to sort this out. Okay, at the halfway point here, I think I've kind of pinpointed exactly the vibe I'm getting off of this thing. Sweet molasses cookie. This is what I mean by that. Retro Hill has a sweet breadiness to it, a little bit of baking spice. Mouth has sweet note, coffee note, a touch of kind of minerally bitter, and the whole shebang wrapped up like a sweet molasses cookie. It's sweet, it's pretty, it's got a little bit of slight coffee minerally kind of thing going on. So basically, I can say pair this with a good black ale, coffee creole, or perhaps a peaty scotch. Something that's got sweet, but also pleasant bitter to counterbalance. And a slight, just, if you've had molasses, you know what that taste is. Anyway, it's something that I don't usually point out, but there's a pronounced toothy texture in the actual wrapper. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, that kind of sandpaper look on there, that's all flavor oils. It's all flavor. So yeah, so far flavors are nuanced, complex, very, very present. This turned out to be a wonderful cigar. The only thing that's kind of marring this whole experience is the fact that there is something in this field that smells like canned chicken broth that's been left out in the sun too long. What the hell that is, I have no idea, but it is disgusting. So that's why I'm kind of trying to hang out over here by where I can smell at least a little bit of, you know, whatever's washing through the canal here. Anyway, I'm going to get this down to the nub, see if anything wakes up, changes, or intensifies. I keep thinking I should add something else, but I have no idea what the hell that is. Anyway, I'll get back to you the nub. A lot of birds. Okie doke, looks like a pretty good nub to me. Pretty decent point to wrap this up. Hopefully I'll not get run over by a random bicyclist. So far, flavors have been pretty consistent throughout. It's got that sweet kind of minerally molassesy kind of tone to it, a little bit of sweet breadiness in the Retro Hill, touch of slight bitterness in the mouth. Overall, very good cigar. Can definitely recommend. Although, here's the thing, A.J. Upmann, A.J. Fernandez, I kind of wouldn't expect anything less, truth be told. There are some brands at some price points that you know it's going to be good, and this one is definitely good. That said, I can't think of any real downsides other than don't smoke out in the field that's got some weird canned chicken smirk smell. That's just my problem though. Yeah, definitely pair this with like a coffee creole, real dark stout ale, or peaty scotch. I think those would be pretty good flavor comparisons, or companions, contrast, maybe. Kind of running on empty here because, as you do, you end up, smoking a cigar and thinking about things. I started thinking about the whole recent Indiana Jones Star Wars movies, and the fact that Disney is basically running its IPs into the ground. But that's not really the point of this. The point is, this is actually a very good cigar, and if you get the chance, check them out. Let's see, this is A.J. Upmann, so Price could be a little subjective. Depends on where you are. Overall, though, I definitely recommend at least a 5-pack if you can't get the afford a whole box. Whew. It is bright and hot out here. Ugh. Well, anyway, not much else to say other than the whole thing has a very sweet molasses cookie vibe, which is absolutely wonderful. Definitely check them out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of to add to it. Good Cigar, check it out. Yeah, pair with whatever you like. That's it. If you like this review, the review, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you had a different experience. Beyond that, check out my Twitch channel Sunday to Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. If you can't make it live, it will eventually show up on YouTube. And eventually I'll remember to link that and the podcast thing on the main page. By the way, the podcast is every other Friday, so basically every 2 weeks, basically. That one gets a little goofier. We've been on this weird kind of cryptid hit for the past couple of weeks here. Not too sure how much longer that's going to last. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. I'll see you next time.